Hey everybody, good evening. Can you guys see me out there? I think we're live. I think we're on. I'm gonna just kind of look down at my computer as well. And it looks like I can see myself and I'm getting a thumbs up from the IT crew back here. If you've ever been like in a situation where it's like, okay, you know, we're super excited to go live and to do this and everybody's kind of stressed going, okay, it's black, it's not working. I can't imagine being like the producer of The Mandalorian and not being able to get it to work, right? So I'm just super excited to be here with you guys. And I'm just gonna look down and see if you guys can see me okay. And so you're gonna probably be seeing some chatting in there. So Amanda is actually in there and she is chatting as Brandy's cards. So you're gonna be able to see that, and that's so that she can share some links with you. Of course, Priscilla's in there as well. So hi, Priscilla. And so she's also gonna help answer some questions too. Priscilla's also on my team. And she's a blessing. She helps me out a ton too, as well as Robin and many other team members. So thank you all for being here and thank you for your patience. I know that, you know, we got started about 15 minutes later, but I appreciate your patience. Super excited that you're here. Oh my goodness. So today is December 18th, 2020. And so if you are watching this after December 18th, then you're watching the replay, and we're glad that you're here.
It's good. The delay is long, but it's all good.
Okay, so that's awesome. So that's good to know. So I'm getting the thumbs up that everything is good and that you guys can see me and all of that sort of stuff. Yes, look at that. I can see that you guys can see me. I'm super excited. I wasn't totally sure, but I totally had confidence in my IT team over there. You know, so I knew we were gonna put a good, honest effort into it to try to get it to go. So this is fantastic. All right, so you know, it's been a little while, a couple of weeks since I've come to you guys. It has been crazy, absolutely crazy around here. I could go on and on about the list of things that I had to accomplish, you know, quite quickly, because we are leaving for a family vacation and we're really excited. We haven't been anywhere in a very long time. And so we've rented a house and we're taking the boys and we're gonna quarantine in Florida by ourselves and we're gonna go paddleboarding and make some fun dinners and things like that and play some games. That's right. And we're gonna do some stamping. I'm not sure that, you know, the guys are gonna do the stamping, but I surely will. So we're really excited about that, and you know, I have gotten all of our host code gifts out, so you guys should have gotten your gifts. I sure hope that you enjoyed those, and you know, that was another reason why, you know, I couldn't come to you right away, because I had to get those out. I wanted to get them out before the holiday mail got crazy. As of right now, it is really crazy. So that's, you know, one of the other reasons. So, okay, so it looks like everybody can see me in there. All right, so just a few housekeeping things. Your holiday catalog, it runs through January 4th of 2021. That's right, so you can still purchase items in here, keeping in mind there is a closeout list. And so that closeout list is on Brandy's Cards, and you can also find it on my Stampin' Up store. And so, you know, make sure you have a look because items are already selling out. And they are while supplies last on some of those. Now there are some items that have carried over, which is fantastic. But you know, there is some items that are going bye-bye, but not to worry. They're being replaced with some amazing stuff. So that is cool. Amazing. As you guys know, the new mini catalog is on its way. It's en route. If you are a customer of Brandy's Cards, I just love you to pieces and I'm so grateful. And I have sent you one of these. You should be receiving it, although I have to ask for your patience. You know, the mail is crazy right now. They're having unprecedented volume, as you guys see on the news, right? Especially with COVID and things. Things are kind of crazy. So your catalogs are coming, and so you keep your eye out for that. If for any reason that you don't get it, you know, just let me know, and I would be, you know, more than happy to send you another. So this catalog actually goes live on January 5th. That's right, so it goes live January 5th. And we'll also be having celebration with it. And so I'm not gonna get into a lot of detail, but with celebration, it's for every $50 that you purchase from your spring catalog, you get to pick a free item out of the celebration catalog. There is no limits. And of course, that like the last couple of years, there's levels. So if you spend $100, you could pick like a level 2 item. Unfortunately, I can't open the catalog for you right now, but I feel confident many of you have probably seen some unboxing from demonstrators. And so you've probably gotten a sneak peek at some of the fantastic stuff that's in there. So it's pretty cool. It's a beautiful publication, and I'm super excited for you to get it. So just stay patient. It's coming, I promise you. Absolutely. If you have placed an order with me, it is you are absolutely on my list. Okay? Awesome. Oh, and I want to tell you guys too, the Creative 8 Retreat. Our registration is open for the Creative 8 Retreat. And so I can see some of you. Hi, Betty. I just saw that you were in here. What's that?
You're getting some compliments on your beautiful pin.
Oh, thank you for my compliments on my pin. So my mother-in-law, Patty, her sister, Debbie, when I came into the family, when I married Doug, Debbie gives a pin to all the ladies in the family. And so I've gotten 18 pins now. That's right, I have like 18 beautiful pins, and they're all different. And they're just lovely. And so I start wearing them on December 1st. And then I can kind of rotate as we get closer to Christmas. So I love my pins. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. And thank you, Debbie, for the beautiful pins that you send me. I appreciate that. The Creative 8 Retreat. I do want to tell you guys about that. I'm super duper excited. I finished my projects, because we're going on vacation. So I had to get them all done, all wrapped up. And I am so excited to share them with you. I really am. I can't give you any details, but I've seen some of the other projects too. So it's going to be an amazing retreat. The retreat is January 16th, and that is 2021. So January 16th of the new year. We would love to have you join us. There is a registration link if you'd like to register with me. All the Creative 8 leaders, we have our own special links, right, that you can register. So you can pick the leader that you register with. And so if you are interested in registering with me, I'd be grateful, would love to earn your business, and would love to have you join us at the event. It's super fun, all day crafting. We have a guest speaker. It's going to be a great day. Yeah, absolutely. So you're going to want to get lots of rest for sure. And you're going to want to make sure that your husband or that you order lunch, right? Because it's a super fun day, but we definitely keep you busy. Okay. So I'm kind of looking down. Darlene, you got your mini catalog. Oh, that makes me happy. That is super, super cool. Hi, Shirley. So let's see. And Lynn, Denise. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see everybody in here. Okay, so I am thrilled to pieces. Today we're going to be using the Gnome for the Holidays. Yeah, the Gnome for the Holidays stamp set. It is the cutest little stamp set, and I have been wanting to use it for some time. And as a matter of fact, when I started creating, I actually grabbed a couple other stamp sets. And I started working with those, and then I kept kind of looking back at the gnomes and thinking, oh yeah, I need Gnome for the Holidays. And so that's what I ended up working with, and I can't wait to show you my project. So I think without further ado, I'm going to step here next door, and I'm gonna kind of bring my computer over so I can enjoy your comments and that sort of thing as well. So here I come. I'm going to head over to my crafting space. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Penny says she can't wait for the Creative 8 Retreat. I am super excited, Penny. It is so much fun. It really is. It's just such a great day, and just really, really, really cool. Hey, Betty. Yes, it is a really neat tradition, these pins, for sure. I absolutely love them. Miss Natalie, I sent you a little something the other day. I'm excited for you to get it. Okay, so this is the stamp set that we're going to use. Gnome for the Holidays. Super cute. I couldn't decide which one of these guys that I liked best. So what does that mean? Yeah, I used them all. Yeah. So I'm excited to show you guys what I came up with. And so first off, I want to brag on Aunt Angie. And so this is... So Amanda is here with me, and she's answering some comments, And so you'll see her in there, and her and Patty Brigman is in here as well, and that's Amanda's mama. And her sister, Patty's sister, Angie, made this card. And I thought it was lovely and super, super duper cute. And so I asked Amanda, can I borrow that card for some inspiration? And I loved how Angie scored this piece and kind of folded this flat back. I just thought that was super clever, which then left kind of an open spot where she could put, you know, another designer paper or maybe something embossed. So I started to kind of work with that. And then I kept looking at the cute little gnomes and I was like, oh gosh, I have got to pull out the gnomes. And so this is kind of, you know, this is where I started with my inspiration. And so with that said, I'm going to set that aside. And today I have the stamp set and I'm going to share with you kind of my process and how I, you know, how things kind of went for me. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead. So we have Whisper White. So in this card that I'm going to show you first, and I'm not going to show you the card first. We're going to kind of layer it up and color it because you guys know that I like to just, you know, a little suspense. You know, I don't like to give you all, you know, all at once. We gotta have some fun. So here we go. I have this cute little girl in the stamp set. I just thought she was an adorable little gnome, right? My mom actually bought me like a Hallmark tree one time for the boys. And like the, you know, it like wiggled back and forth and little jingle bells were like, ah. Yeah. I don't think we have it anymore, but it was kind of funny. Okay, so here we go. What I'm gonna do is I started out with these colors and I thought, okay, so I want to kind of play into these colors. And so we're gonna start out with our dark Granny Apple Green. And so we're gonna be doing some coloring today because I love my Stampin' Blends and I hope that you guys do too. Not to mention those of you that took advantage of the clearance rack. There were some amazing deals on the clearance rack, right? And so there were some Stampin' Blends on there. So if you hadn't tried the Stampin' Blends, that would have been the perfect opportunity because there was quite a few on there for a really great price, which they could still be a few left. And so here we go. I started out with the dark one and I'm just kind of laying a little bit of the dark. And now I have the lighter one. And I'm just kind of doing a little bit of circles. You know, some demonstrators, some of you guys like to use, or customers like to use the bullet end. I prefer the pointed tip. That is kind of what I enjoy using. I don't push very hard because of course I don't want to smash it, right? So I just kind of go light and just do some circles and just kind of, I want to just sort of get that blended in there. Now, it did take me a couple of times to color her before I realized how I liked it. So I worked on that and was like, okay, you know, I kind of played with it until I figured out exactly how I liked her colored. Okay, so we have light cherry cobbler. I have light and dark here actually. And then I have dark and light real red. So, you know, I'm not sure that I need to start with the light cherry cobbler, but I am definitely going to start with the light real red, or dark real red, forgive me. I'm going to grab the bullet tip just because I think it's going to be a little bit easier to kind of get into a little bit more controlled for me, right in kind of some of the bottom of her dress. And I'm not going to do a whole lot. I just want to add a bit of dark, just a bit of dark color. There's really not a whole lot of blending that you can do. You know, it's a kind of a small little space, but it is pretty amazing. You can absolutely, you know, you can absolutely get some depth in here. And I'll show you with that cherry cobbler marker, kind of how you can add some, maybe a little bit of a deeper color. And so this is cherry cobbler. And, you know, maybe we want to just kind of get a little darker around maybe the bottom of her dress, kind of on the sides here maybe. You know, and again, it's just you sort of have to play with it and see how you like it. But do you see how it kind of gives it a little bit of some different tones, some different colors in there, which I think is fantastic. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, how about we color her hair? So I tried to decide, well, what color hair do I want her to have? And so we're gonna go with some crumb cake. And I wanted some dark crumb cake because the more I looked at her and the more I played with her, I thought that I wanted her apron to be yellow. That's right, Daffodil Delight. So I hadn't, I hadn't really seen a yellow apron on her. So I thought, you know what, that will be beautiful against that Granny Apple green and that real red. So that's what I'm gonna do today. And so I generally start with the dark marker first. Of course, there is no right or wrong way to do it. It's how it works best for you. So don't get caught up in, oh, I use the light marker first. That's perfect. It really is just all about what works best for you, okay? And of course, I'm happy to share any tips with you along the way and share with you what works for me. So maybe you can try and, try something different as well, okay? So here we go. I'm just gonna add maybe a little bit more darker yellow because I love kind of that depth, where it kind of looks like, it's got some nice color to it. All right. So she's looking good, isn't she? So I thought on, her little, she's got a star on her tree up here. And then I thought, well, since I have this yellow marker open, why don't we just color a few of her lights? She's got some lights up there. But, and I'm looking at her face. We need to color her face, don't we? I think so. And so what I have is the light petal pink. That's generally what I use for my skin tone. Of course, we have bronze as well if you want a darker skin tone. So I do both. I kind of interchange between the two. And then I also have Flirty Flamingo, the Flirty Flamingo. And so I am going to take that and I'm going to color with the light one right on her nose because I just want her nose to kind of pop. It was pretty flat before. So this kind of pops her nose quite nicely, actually. And let's see, what else do I have here? I've got Bermuda Bay. So I suppose we could add some Bermuda Bay to our lights, which is kind of cool. Kind of add some color. And then I think the very last color that I'm gonna add is maybe the light, real red lights. Okay, so you guys have stuck with me and I appreciate that. We've got her, she's super cute. She's been colored, although we gotta take care of her feet. I missed her feet along the way here. So I'm gonna color her feet with the dark crumb cake because I just kind of don't really need them to be, to stick out. So, all right, so I think she's good to go. So what I'm gonna do is I've actually colored one earlier and I cut her out. And I don't know if you could see the shimmer. I'm gonna hold it up, but I took my Winkostella. I love my Winkostella. And so in the pictures that I'm gonna share with you on Brandy's cards, the Winkostella really comes through and you can really see it quite nicely. And so I just literally colored her. And I colored on her tree, on her hat. And I even colored her face, her apron, her dress. And it just created a beautiful, beautiful shimmer. And yes, there's no dies for this. So I did hand cut it out. So that's okay. You guys can absolutely do that. It's not that big a deal. Okay? So here we go. I'm going to set that aside. I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock. And I also have the wrapped and textured embossing folder. Okay, so this embossing folder was one of my favorites, and I'm really sad it's on the retiring list. But there's good stuff to come, so I'm okay with that. But what is to come is the new baby Stampin' Up cut and emboss machine. It's our new mini machine. It is absolutely fantastic. Really, 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 really cool. And it's funny, I have to tell you, I thought to myself, now what do I need a mini machine for if I have the big one? And then I started using it. I opened it, and because demonstrators got to pre-order one, and I started using it, and I am in love with it. It is light, it is compact, and it is so nice for my desk. I absolutely love it. So I have the wrapped and textured embossing folder. Now the new little cut and emboss mini does come with your plates, and they are numbered just like your cut and emboss machine. Okay, so you do have those as well. And so what I'm going to do, it does kind of give you It does give you the, it gives you the numbers, so you can kind of see that and how it layers up. And so it's basically saying that we need to add our embossing folder and then a number 3. And so the numbers are on here. It's quite nice. And of course you can run dies through here too. It's super easy, just kind of run it through. It is so cute too. Oh my gosh, super, super cute. Super easy to do. So that is the new mini. It is going to be available on January 5th of 2021. So we're all very excited for that. Just a really, really neat machine. And I love the fact that it's lightweight, it's easy to handle, and it doesn't take up much space on my crafting space, Sometimes, space is a commodity. You gotta keep things kind of clean sometimes, because it kind of gets kind of jumbled pretty quickly. Okay, so I have some liquid adhesive, and let's start putting our card together, and I'm excited to show you what I did with my little girl here. So I'm gonna add some liquid adhesive behind my embossed piece. And of course, if you're new to Brandy's Cards, I do share all the sizes and the dimensions on Brandy's Cards. So please don't worry, they will be there for you to see. So that way you can recreate this card. And I think Miss Judy asked me, can I case your cards? Absolutely. My hope is to inspire you to go into your craft room and start creating. And if you want to case one of my cards, absolutely, you are welcome to do that. And I hope that you do. And I hope you have lots of fun. That is the biggest, flattery, is to have someone say they like it enough to go create it themselves. So this is Granny Apple Green, Real Red, and then I have the Whisper White. So I'm just going to put some Stampin' Dimensionals, and I am going to just kind of add them behind here. And then we're going to go ahead and pull off the little backs. I am so grateful that y'all are here with me today. I'm just so grateful that you are here. If you were around here and it wasn't COVID, I'd give y'all a great big hug, because I'm a hugger. Amanda's laughing because she knows that. Okay, so here we go. Now what I have is a little Whisper White piece, okay? This piece here, this Granny Apple Green piece, that was literally scrap that I kind of found. And I just thought it looked kind of nice just as kind of a back, behind it. I'm going to pull out my Real Red stamp pad, and I best stamp it to make sure. Well, I guess we'll just see. I'm like, gosh, I don't know if I cleaned that stamp or not. Okay, there's no place like Gnome for Christmas. How cute is that? Going Gnome for the holidays. Take me, Gnome. Right? So here we go. What?
I'm thinking country road.
Yeah, country road. Okay, yeah. So here we go. I'm going to put a little bit of liquid adhesive right behind my little white piece. We're going to add it right to the Granny Apple Green. Okay, so now it's starting to really come along, isn't it? So let's go ahead and add our little girl. She is precious. So, so, so cute. Okay, so we're going to add her right there. See, isn't she precious? Okay, so then what we're gonna do is I thought, well, we do like to complete our cards, don't we? To kind of have it, look really nice on the inside too. So then I thought, well, geez, why not just go ahead and emboss a second piece, add it inside your card. There's no reason not to, right? And I thought we could just layer it up the exact same way. Now, I would be careful to put Stampin' Dimensionals, of course, inside, because you don't want it to be where they, somebody can't actually write on it, right? Because then it's got the kind of different levels with the, the Stampin' Dimensionals. But you could certainly kind of have a white piece in here, and you could put it right here in the center, just like that. And so now you have just a nice little, and it looks just like the front, which I think is super cool. If you wanted to, you could also put a little gnome right here. Yeah, see? And you could put your gnome right in here if you wanted to, or one of the other ones, which I think would be absolutely adorable. It'd be like a nice little surprise. Instead of chocolate, you get a second gnome, right? And it'll just be sitting right there. So that's kind of fun. All right, so let's go ahead and add some gems and some jewels to her, because I think that's what really brings this to life. So I have some red rhinestones, and I thought that I would go ahead and take my red rhinestones, and I thought, well, let's go ahead and add a few of those to her and see if we can't kind of, you know, fancy up her little hat, her little Christmas hat. There we go. So there's that one. And then I pulled out these holiday gems. And you know, these holiday rhinestones, I thought those were super cool too. And I thought, you know, they kind of totally go nicely. You know, you could put a green one maybe right here. And then on some of these yellows, you know, we have the yellow holiday gems. And so it's just super fun. And so you could just keep, you know, fancying her up as much as you want to. But I just thought that was really kind of a fun, you know, kind of a fun hat. So what do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Yeah? Sue says she's adorable. Thank you, Sue. I'm glad you like it. She is so fun. All right. So then from there, I was thinking, okay, I am totally loving and digging these colors. So I decided that, well, let's go ahead and grab some Bermuda Bay. So I'm going to go with a white card base again. And I went and grabbed my, what's this called? Winter Snow, I believe, embossing folder. And so I went ahead and I embossed the Winter Snow embossing folder, Bermuda Bay. And this was the big Mac Daddy cut and emboss machine. So this one is too big for my mini. And we're going to go ahead and fold our cardstock. And I'm going to add my Bermuda Bay on here. And so I'm going to just kind of quickly add that on there and center it. I use this liquid adhesive because I have wiggle room. It gives me a little bit of time to kind of wiggle it into place. So I like to do that. Okay, so then what I decided to do is in this stamp set, you know, there's no place like Gnome for Christmas. So this is kind of Gnome, right? This is their home, I suppose. And so what I did is I went ahead and colored this piece for you already, but I stamped that, and then I stamped There's No Place Like Gnome, okay? And let me show you here. I'm gonna go ahead and add my little green piece. I've got a granny apple green piece here, and I thought that it was nice to be able to kind of cut the card in a sense so that it wasn't just kind of one big Bermuda Bay. It was kind of nice to kind of have it on both sides. So before I show you how I decorated this or which gnome I chose, I'm going to go ahead and just put my Stampin' Dimensionals behind here. And we're going to kind of layer this up. Okay. And let's see here. I got to get all these little dots off. Okay. So we're going to just put this right here. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I just loved how the red popped off of that Bermuda Bay. That just made me happy. Happy, happy, happy. Okay, you know, it just did. It makes me so happy. So here we go. I have this cute gnome right here. And I have my, you know, because we're using our Stampin' Blends. So, of course, we need to have, you know, we need to have the memento. So we're going to ink him up. Got a little dot there. So we're going to ink that up. And we're going to stamp it straight down and straight up. So he is adorable, isn't he? Oh my goodness. He is the cute gnome. All right, so I'm just going to kind of show you how I colored him real quick. And so that way you guys can pull out your blends and play too. So let's start back with some red. All right. Well, actually, let's go right for our Granny Apple Green. I love Granny Apple Green. So let me just make sure I'm in a good spot for you to see. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead, and this should be the dark one. And I am just going to add some dark. And this is exactly what I did for the girl, right? So I'm just kind of trying to find some area, you know, that I want to add some dark to. And then I'm going to go back with my light marker and kind of fill that in. And also, you know, let's go ahead and make his little outfit green down here, his little jacket. We'll give him some dark down here as well. Okay, and so I'm gonna move my chair over a little bit so maybe I can get a little bit better center here for you guys. Okay, so here's my light marker, and I'm gonna do a little bit of, you know, my circles, and I'm just going to kind of blend this a little bit. I do kind of like it if I get a little bit of white in there, you know, so it kind of gives you that, you know, those lights and darks, and it's not perfect. I like that a lot, okay? And so just, you know, you don't have to be perfect with it. Of course, if you want it a little bit darker, well then go in and add some darker green to it, right? You can certainly do that. And then we're gonna kind of do our circles down here on his jacket and get this kind of all colored in, just like that. And then over here as well. Now, when it came to his feet, I was a little perplexed. He almost, you know, I wasn't sure if he had pants on, pajamas on. I wasn't totally sure if they were flip-flops or what he had working there. So I improvised. That's what we do, right? We just kind of go do our own thing. And so that's what I did. So I kind of made his little, you know, shoes, if you will, the tops of it green. And then I grabbed my cherry cobbler again. And so I'm gonna take the cherry cobbler marker and do the exact same thing. I'm gonna add a little bit of dark, kind of right in the corners where I know that I can get a little bit of the depth. Now there's not a lot here to color, so you really kind of have to, you know, you just kind of have to be careful a little bit, because if you really want to get some of the color or the, you know, the blending in, well, you got to leave some room to blend, you know, so you definitely want to think about that. This is the dark red marker, and I'm going to come back in on top of the cherry cobbler light and just sort of add a little bit to kind of soften that a little bit. That dark red kind of helps kind of soften it just a wee bit. And then we're going to take the light one, and then you'll really see it all kind of come together. And you'll kind of see how it, you know, that light red really is kind of, it's real bright. It's a real nice bright kind of red. So it just looks really pretty. And then of course you have your little bow over here, you know, and so I think that it looks perfect. I think he looks adorable. I like him. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in for my petal pink. And again, you could use ivory or bronze. And so I'm gonna just grab my petal pink. He's got a big nose, so I'm gonna color his big nose. Big nose. And then I'm gonna grab my Bermuda Bay. I've got light Bermuda Bay and his little ornament. I thought it would be kind of, it was kind of festive if it was kind of a blue, and you know, I could see like a really pretty blue ornament. And I thought, well, let's, you know, I really liked that yellow in that on the girl. So, and I thought it would tie in with his home. And so I added a little bit of yellow on his ornaments. And then I added a little bit more green here. He's got his little, leaves here. I guess, is that like a mistletoe or something like that? I'm not totally sure, but it's super cute. So then I took my Winkestella and I colored him all in. And then after I did that, I hand cut him out, and I've already done that. And I'm gonna add some Stampin' Dimensionals behind here. And I'm gonna show you how cute. Who has this stamp set? Does anybody have this stamp set? Oh my gosh, if you have this stamp set and you have made some cards with this cute gnome set, I would love to see them. Okay, so there he is. And I'm gonna put him right there. So cute. Oh, it just makes my heart happy when it comes together. So, you know, we added some really pretty gems to her. So I thought, well, he needs gems too. He needs to look just as cool as she does. So I thought, well, let's add some to the tree. You know, those really cool lights on the tree. So there's some red, right? And see, these are those red rhinestones. And so then I thought, well, we've got to add one here to his bow to kind of give that a nice little accent. And then these are your holiday rhinestones. And I thought those just looked super cool on the lights, right? we have some lights on our porch that kind of run out to the trees. And it's so festive when we're sitting outside and you have the lights on. It's just, I don't know, it just feels like a party, even if there's not a party. You feel like you're at a party. It's just really nice and just welcoming, I guess, or inviting. So anyway, I thought he was so fun. What do you guys think? Do you like him? Yeah? Can you see his shimmer? It just really pops beautifully. Yes, absolutely, Jody. You must get yourself some Wink Stella. I don't know if you can see the beauty of that shimmer, but you know, originally I didn't like his beard because I wanted to color it something, but then I added that Wink Stella and it just popped beautifully. So pretty. And so here, let me bring in his friend and show you the two. And so you can kind of see, oh, did you guys see that? I actually added a little red one here too, Gnome for the holidays. Yeah, I kind of forgot to show you that. And you know, you could certainly do that here too. And I even thought about maybe adding something to his ornament, but I really liked the focus on his hat. So, yay, Susan Meadow. Hi, Susie. Thank you for being in here. And Susie, I have loved watching your videos. Susie is on my team and she is doing amazing. So if you get an opportunity to catch Susie's YouTube channel, Susie, you're welcome to share it. I would love to have y'all pop over there to see her beautiful creations. Okay, all right, so up next, this one, oh, this one just makes me happy. Okay, and it makes me so happy because embossing folders are fantastic. Of course, a cut and emboss machine is a rock star, right? And then you add some foil and it is amazing. Yeah, absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead, I've got my base, I've got an acrylic plate, and then I have my embossing folder, and I'm gonna add in my silver foil piece, right? Oh, wait till you see. I know some of you have tried this, and you're like, oh yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. So, so pretty. And I just had another idea while I was chatting, so I might just go ahead and do it. So here, let me show you just how beautiful this is. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. Look at that. Oh, isn't that the best? Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that. I can't get enough of embossing on foil ever. It is like the coolest and the most beautiful thing ever. So I also have some balmy blue of this glimmer paper, which is also quite stunning. And I was gonna kind of show you an alternative or try it, but I'm gonna go ahead and just pop it inside my embossing folder and see if I can't run it through and see what it looks like. I haven't tried this. No, seriously, I haven't tried it. But we're gonna try it right now and see what it looks like.
You're going off script, dude.
I am. It's all good. So let's see, off script. Yes, Amanda's like, oh, I guess you don't see it. Oh, see, you can only see it on the back. See, I told you guys I hadn't tried this. See, I guess you don't see it through the glimmer. Well, you know, see, I just try stuff and see how it goes. So sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. That's right. Okay, so we're gonna close this guy up without hopefully being too loud. And I'm gonna set it aside here and get this all out of the way so that I can keep showing you what I've got. Okay, so here we go. So I have another gnome in this stamp set. So I've showed you her and this cute little guy, right? So how about a little Christmas wish? And I thought he would look beautiful with that silver paper. And so here we go, that silver foil paper. Stunning. Alrighty, so I have some Whisper White cardstock here, and I decided that I was gonna go, well, before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and just color him. I wanted to take him kind of a different direction, and so we're gonna go with Night of Navy and some Balmy Blue. I know, right? Night of Navy and Balmy Blue. So we're gonna start out with the dark, now can that screw somebody up when there's light on one end and dark on the other? That seems quite consistent. So I'm going on vacation and Amanda has offered to come over while I'm gone and alphabetize me. Oh my goodness. Can you believe that? I don't know what I'm gonna do when I can like find stuff. And I might even ask her to fix all my markers because no wonder why I walk around confused. You know, it's just, oh my word. It's rough to be me sometimes. But you know, I'm happy. So I guess that's all that matters, right? So this is the light balmy blue. It keeps things interesting, that's for sure. That's what I have to say, is it keeps things interesting. All right, speaking of that, if you haven't had the opportunity to go to Brandy's Cards and watch my craft room tour, I highly recommend you do so. And be sure to leave a comment, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment. For Christmas morning, we're super excited to make, you know, some Christmas really special for some crafters. So excited. And on Christmas morning, we're gonna pick a few random comments. Yeah, I said a few. And I've got some surprise things that I'm excited to share with you guys and to make somebody's Christmas really, really special. So make sure that you go to the craft room tour and you have a look at that and leave a comment, because that's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna pick some random comments out of there. So I've actually reached out to Stampin' Storage and they have so generously offered to give us some surprises that I can share with you guys. So really cool stuff. Okay, that's all I'm gonna tell you. I can't give it all away. No. It's like my sweet mother, you know, I sent her Christmas present. She called me and said, oh, I got a box from you and I opened it. Seriously, Mom, that was for Christmas. Oh, well, I just wanted to open it. Okay. Yep, I can't give it all away. Nope. All right, so this is the light. I was gonna color his feet red. Well, that's too bad. I didn't do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add, I have another one here where it's red, so I'll show you that one too. And so this is the light Night of Navy. Isn't that just the cutest? Oh my word, he's adorable. And then I'm gonna take the dark one and I am gonna add a little bit of dark in here. Just a wee bit, not much, because it can get dark fast. You know, the Night of Navy is definitely quite a bit darker. So I'm gonna try to go a little bit easier with that. So yeah, so while I'm coloring him, you're gonna want to check back on Christmas morning. If you've left a comment on the craft room tour, be sure that you check back Christmas morning to see if Santa has visited my house and left something for you, okay? All right, so I have got my Wink of Stella, and I would do the exact same thing here, and I would just give him a nice, you know, color over. Now, remember, if you squeeze on your Wink of Stella, you get like a blop, and it like kind of throws up on it, and it's like, oh! Seriously, it happened to me twice last night. I was not happy, not at all, because I had to start over. So just, just kind of think about that. Don't squeeze it too hard, all right? So that is the news nugget. All right, so here we go. I am gonna grab my Whisper White back in here. We have silver foil, and this is, I believe, on the closeout list for like $4 or $5. So if and so is the Wrapped in Texture, which is also one of my favorites. And I use it a lot, and so it's just a really great deal before the catalog ends or before they sell out. So make sure you have an opportunity to grab yours for sure. Those snowflake ones are pretty timeless as far as, each holiday for each winter holiday and for winter cards. Okay, so that is pretty cool. I know it doesn't look like a whole lot yet, but here, check this out. I have Balmy Blue here, and I also have, so if he is colored in Balmy Blue and Night of Navy, what do you think that I would use as an accent for that Balmy Blue? What color would I accent? Would I kind of use as an accent color? That's right, I would use Night of Navy because it's a darker blue and it's gonna pop. See? Now check that out. Oh yeah, we're coming together now. Bringing it on home. Yes, we are. And so I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of twine. I liked twine on this one. And, you know, I am a big fan of twine. I love twine. I don't know why, but I do. I like it because it's dainty enough, but it's not, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just dainty and I like it. So I use a lot of twine and a lot of whisper white twine, really. I think it's kind of the perfect complement to quite a few projects for sure. So I'm going to add my twine on here. I'm going to tie a quick bow. Sorry about my big fingers there. Okay. So have to, you know, kind of work it so he gets kind of cute. It's a little big right now, but I wanted to make sure that I had enough that I could tie that quickly for you guys. Okay. And so I'm going to give it a haircut. Always cut your bow ends, you know. You don't want to kind of leave them all over the place. All right. So I cut him out. And I'm going to add a couple dimensionals behind this cute little guy, a little wish. And we're going to go ahead and add him right here to our card. Yay! Isn't he so cute? Okay, so what would make him even cuter? Yes, we got to add some gems. He needs a little bit of, you know, some fun, you know, funness to him. So what I have here, you know, are the enamel. I believe those are called what? The silver and frosted enamel dots, I believe.
Frosted and clear.
Oh, frosted and clear. Okay. And so I added that on there. Thank you, Amanda. And so here are the little snowflakes, which were my like favorite thing ever out of the holiday catalog. They are so awesome. And so I'm just going to accent, you know, the little, what I would say probably were snowflakes on his hat. Or her hat, I don't know. Could be him or her, who knows, right? He knows. I don't know. Okay, so I just added a little jewel rhinestone. So now you can kind of see how he's coming to life, right? And it just kind of, you know, brings him up a little bit and adds some fun character. Of course, you can take these great, you know, enamel dots and you could accent some of these snowflakes in the background. It looks beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And so just pick a few and, you know, you probably can't see it as well on camera, but it is absolutely stunning. So if you guys like him or like any of these cards so far, I would love for you to hit the like button. That'll help me with the opportunity to grow my channel so that I can share my crafting with more folks. So I would really, truly appreciate that. So here we go. You can kind of see the shimmer. Maybe, maybe not. Definitely in the pictures I'm going to share with you. So you'll be able to see that for sure. All right, so here we go. So there we have the 3 so far. Okay, so we have 3 of them here. And then I thought, well, gosh, you know, we have another set, another stamp in here that says, you're a friend like no other. I say that to Priscilla and Amanda and all of you out there. Y'all are friends like no other. So I thought, well, they got to get all together because, well, I sort of left the wish guy out. But these two, I'm going to put these guys together and show you kind of another fun idea that I had. Yeah, last night I was just like, man, you guys know, like when you get on a roll and it's just like, dang, it's all working. And then some days you sit there like, huh, now what am I doing? I have those moments quite frequently. Yes, I do. Okay. So let's see what I have here. Hang tight with me. I'm just kind of checking my space to see what I have here before I go rogue and grab something that I'm not supposed to be stamping on. You know. So here we go. Amanda is laughing at me, friends. Can you believe that? It's because she knows me. Mm-hmm. And so I have, okay, I didn't realize there was ink on there. So I'm going to grab my chamois. Oh, this thing has been well loved. Oh my goodness. Oh my, oh my. I love my chamois now. Mm-hmm. And so for you guys, I take my chamois and I put a little dish soap on it and then I wash it and I squeeze it out. And if yours gets hard, let it dry out and get hard. You know, you can always just re-wet it. And I actually keep it in one of these stamp set cases, but I don't close it because I don't want it to get like, you know, smelly or funky, you know, because, you know, could do that. So, okay, real red ink. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cute little girl with the tree I'm gonna ink her up, and I'm gonna stamp her right about there. Okay, and then I am going to ink up my the gnome's home, the gnome's gnome. Okay, and we're gonna ink that up, and I'm going to stamp that probably right about there. Cute. Okay, and I think I'm gonna put another one right there. Okay, and then I have the cute little dude, the little gnome dude. And I'm gonna add him right here. So I'm super excited. Miss Amanda is gonna help me film the video that we're gonna share with you on Christmas morning, and we can't hardly wait. Oh my goodness, super excited.
It's gonna be so much fun.
It is gonna be fun. Well, we hope that you have fun and that we bring you lots of laughter and joy. That is what our hope is, for sure. All right, so some Granny Apple Green. I've got some Whisper White. I'm gonna go straight for the inside. You guys are like, what happened to the outside? I know, I'm keeping the suspense. You're like, okay, enough of the suspense. Enough. All right. So once we get finished crafting, we as a family go and we enjoy watching The Mandalorian together. I heard today is like the last episode of this season?
The finale.
The finale, Dillinator says. Oh my goodness, The Mandalorian and baby Yoda, that it's Grogu, right?
No spoil it.
Oh my, I didn't spoil it. I didn't spoil it because maybe they've watched it. Okay, maybe they haven't, yikes. Hopefully I didn't spoil it for anybody. So here we go. So I have a Whisper White piece here. And Dylan was giving me googly eyes, so.
Baby Yoda's fun.
So here we go. All right, so I was just, I was thinking about the lights on these gnomes. And here it's a tradition in our neighborhood. It's so cool. The fire department, they decorate the fire truck. And it's got like all these lights, and they have somebody dressed as Santa. And they have bags full of candy, and they have the elves. And they stand on the fire truck and they go through the neighborhood like, you know, just making lots of ruckus. And Santa throws lots of candy and all of the kids get so excited. It is the cutest thing ever. And this year's fire truck was totally decorated for the Panthers. Yes, it was. Totally decorated for the Panthers. Santa was like, oh, whoa, look at that. May have stamped it on the wrong one. How many times have y'all done that before? Yeah, whoa, that doesn't fit. Okay, so we're gonna go without it. I mean, right? I mean, who needed a matting piece? Totally good, just like that. Yeah, okay. So here we go. Now I thought, remember, these guys are friends. Like this, there we go. They're friends. And they want to like, they're no friends like, you know, friends like no mother. So I went ahead and I colored 2 more and I added some gems and I'm super excited to show it to you. They're adorable, really. So cute. So I'm gonna take my little stickers off. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take the little stickers off and I'm gonna add him. And so now I'm kind of making a scene, sort of. So I'm gonna kind of add him down here a little bit. Okay, and then I think I'm going to add her a little bit lower, right in here, just like that. Oh my goodness, what do you guys think? Isn't that super fun? And so, you know, now they're friends. We love that. And I like just kind of the hint of the background, right? So, you know, it's just real subtle, but it's quite nice. I just thought it was super fun. Just kind of a fun way to kind of highlight that. All right, so here, let's bring them all back in. And I always love to hear which one is your guys' favorite. It's always so much fun to see which one you guys like to see. So what time will I be doing it Christmas morning? You know, we'll probably...
I figured we gotta figure out and see what kind of gifts Santa leaves first.
Well, I would say, yeah, we gotta see what Santa leaves.
I gotta eat my Christmas cookies.
You gotta eat your Christmas cookies? Awesome. So Dillinator is showing me the screen here so I can see that I've got you all in here. All right. So these were the cards that we made today. And you can see, I will definitely be sending out an email for sure that says, be sure to check back. So you will definitely see that. But definitely you'll check brandyscards.com and then click on blog. And once that video is posted, you're going to be able to see it there. I just hope that you have so much fun watching it and that it brings you a lot of joy. So, and of course, like I said, there's going to be some crafters that are going to be super excited. So here, check this out. This is the cute little gnome guy with the red feet. Remember I told you I wanted to color his feet red and his little, jingle ball there, or jingle bell. So yeah, isn't that cool? I think I like it better with red feet. Yeah, totally. He's super cute. Love him. Okay, so there you go. So those are my cards that I was super excited to share with you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed them as much as I did. It's just so much fun. It's so much fun to create with you guys and to share and to kind of show you my process, my thinking process. Of course, there's always a few misses in there, like, embossing glimmer paper that doesn't emboss, but it looks fantastic on the other side. But that's what makes it fun. It's just having fun and giving it a try. And I think that Aunt Angie would be proud that I pulled out my gnomes. And Miss Patty has her gnome shirt on. I actually saw a really cute gnome shirt, Patty, that Amanda had shown me. So I need to borrow that next time. Super cute. All right, so I'm going to look down. You can't pick a favorite, Sharon? Well, that's pretty cool. That means you liked them all. Oh, that makes me happy. Yep, the blue and silver, Vicky, is amazing. But anything you put on foil paper is like fantastic, for sure. Absolutely, for sure. Oh, it's so fun to see y'all's comments. So much fun. So guys, I'm so grateful that you have joined me, and I have to tell you, thank you for all your beautiful Christmas cards. I have just been so full of joy, and I have loved getting them all. Amazing. Unfortunately, I can't show all of the cards, but I have grabbed some of the cards that I have received recently, and I'm going to continue to show them, our cards in the mail, because I love to do that. But they're just so beautiful. They are fantastic. So thank you for thinking of me and of my family. It's just been such a joy. So much fun. Kind of like when I send you the happy mail. And that just makes me so happy. But then when I get your cards, it's really, really cool. So thank you guys for that. Okay, let's see. All right, so hi, Christiana. Yeah, awesome. Okay, all right, so let's get to some cards, all right? So here are some fun cards. Have a beautiful day. Look at this one from Trudy. Trudy, I love this stamp set. It's absolutely beautiful. And I love your card, and I love the little glitter here. It is absolutely beautiful. So nice. Have a beautiful day with a beautiful scene, right? Yeah, that's great. So now you guys can kind of see it up close. So nice. So pretty. This one is so lovely. This one is from Linda. Oh, Linda, that's just sending love. Isn't that beautiful? And so this, I believe, is designer paper, and she's layered it on the felt, on the green felt. It is so nice. It's so pretty. Such a nice touch. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Merry Christmas. And then this one's from Henrietta. Oh, I love it, Henrietta. And I really like, just this simple, this is what Christmas is, right? The true meaning of Christmas. And so it's absolutely gorgeous. And this is what, seafoam, maybe? Maybe? Or is it maybe I think that's seafoam. Not seafoam, that's not what I meant. Seaside spray. Oh, that's what I meant, maybe.
Yes. I was thinking it's a periwinkle, but I think you're right. I think it's seaside
spray. Yeah, I think so. It's beautiful. All right. So this one is from Penny. Oh, Penny, what a beautiful card. So I love your die cuts back here, and you've got maybe this is Softly Falling, which looks like snow, right? And then you have your tree here. Absolutely beautiful. And then she's got some fun stuff on the inside too. So nice. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. This one's fun. This one is like piecing together different designer series paper. So this one's from Deborah. And it's just beautiful. I love piecing together the different designer papers. I'm not good at that. So whenever I see stuff like that, it's like, oh, that's so cool. I got to try it. I'm just not real good at it, but it is really, really pretty. Very nice. So cool. Okay. This one is from Melissa Sims. Melissa used to come to some of my classes years and years ago when I had him at my old house. Absolutely love you, Melissa, and miss you to pieces, and hopefully we'll be able to craft again one day soon together. But this is that poinsettia stamp, right, or die cuts. So pretty, so nice. And then this one is from Luann. And, you know, Luann and Darlene, they always send me the prettiest cards, and I just love receiving them. And, of course, emails and notes. So thank you guys for thinking of me. I love it. And I love this die cut back here, too. So nice. Oh, look at these fun colors. May this special season be wrapped in love and joy. If that doesn't bring you joy, Miss Tammy Civilio. Yeah, so pretty. Absolutely loved it. I love it, love it. And it says, created with tender, loving care. Cards by TLC, Tammy. So nice. Absolutely beautiful card. And I just love it. I'd love a hat in those colors. Wouldn't that be cool? I would like a hat in those colors. Although I'm not good at skiing. I'm like scared to death that I'm going to get like, you know, all like my legs all twisted. But anyway. Oh, wow. Look at this one. This one's beautiful too. This one is from Sharon Wolf. Sharon, I think I saw you on here. Look at that. Wow. Wow, look at this beautiful. Sharon, is that a designer paper back there? Right back here? Or is that a paper that you kind of, what is it, kind of like faux creating?
It looks like she used the shimmer mist over it, kind of like you.
It's beautiful.
That's super cool.
Absolutely gorgeous. So pretty. So, so nice. So this one is from Sharon. I've got a couple more here. Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. So this one is from Kat Craig. And Kat, you send some of the funnest cards. I love them. And really pretty snowflakes. And I love the silver. I think what those are embossed, right? And there's a fun paper behind there. That's really cool. Really, really cool. Love it. And then here's another beautiful one with some more foil, some gold foil. This one's from Darlene. See that? Look at that foil. Gosh, it's so cool. So cool. And you embossed it as well. And that's just so nice. So pretty. All right, I have two more here. And this one is, let's see who this one's from. This one's from Mary. Oh, how fun. Oh, Mary, that's so cute. So cute. Joy, love, peace, believe, Christmas. Love it. So cute. And then this one is from Jeanette. And, oh, sorry, there was a little note in there and I didn't, there we go, we'll set that there. But I want to make sure and keep it with your card. Isn't that beautiful? And so I love the tree scene, of course. And, you know, kind of looks like it's snow. It's a nice scenery. And you added the gems. You kind of, you know, you added those fun jewels to your Christmas trees there. So love it. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you all so much for your beautiful cards. I absolutely love every single one of them. So thank you for sending those to me. It just means so much to me. Okay, so before you all go, oh, thank you, Priscilla. I just saw that she put the address for the cards in the mail. So thank you, Priscilla, for doing that. Yes, feel free to send a card, and you know, and I might be able to share it on the cards in the mail. All right, I would love to do that. So definitely send one this way. And let's see, is there anything else that I forgot? Don't forget to register for Creativate. And I had mentioned my craft room tour. Don't forget to go over there because Santa is coming to my house. And some of his elves from Stampin' Storage, I think they're coming too. And so I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I think some lucky crafters are going to be really excited. And that is gonna make my heart so, so happy. And so I hope that you pop over to Brandy's Cards on Christmas Day. Now you have to be subscribed to Brandy's Cards and you have to go and leave a comment, okay? So that would be super. So thank you all for joining me today. I sure do appreciate it. Thank you for your patience as it took us a little time to kind of get started, but we really and truly appreciate that. We are going on vacation for a couple of weeks, so I will be back in the new year, in early January. So I will be sure to send out an email and let you know when we're going live again. In the meantime, definitely check back on Brandy's Cards. I'm going to be sending updates. I'm going to be sending cards, some other cards that I've created. So I will definitely